Hey guys, before the video gets started, I just want to let you guys know that I have started my own Patreon account. All donations are optional but greatly appreciated, with some pretty awesome rewards waiting for you guys. So make sure you check that out in the description below. Thanks. What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of VGC Boot Camp, where I go on the battle ladder and try not to get absolutely destroyed. In today's episode we are still bringing the Driploom team again. I haven't changed around my team quite yet, but I'll probably get to that tomorrow. We'll see probably a new team on the next episode of VGC Boot Camp. We are sitting at a 1648 rating, so just under halfway to 1700s with a 16 win, 7 loss ratio. Hoping to extend that a little bit further today as we found our first opponent from Japan with a 1556 rating. Rocking the team of AFK, Muck, Gastrodon, and Porygon Z. Alright. So I like standard lead, Tapu Fini, Driploom here. RK9 can come along for the ride. He can deal with a lot of things on his team. That Porygon actually might be like a Trick Room Porygon. I might have to watch out for that. I'm not going to be too worried about it. I don't think I should be, at least. But actually, maybe instead of RK9, I will take Kartana and Snorlax here. Let's see if we can work with that. The only problem I can see would be the Muck, kind of. But other than that, I really don't think it'll be too big of a deal. If he has Muck, Porygon Z, we'll switch out to Snorlax, see how that goes. We're going to lock in with those four right there. So this is very interesting, since I usually bring RK9 to like all my games, which is something I haven't really done, not done much of. Is not bring them. So we'll see if I can make it work without the RK9. So his Misty Surge goes up first, and I do have quite a bit of speed invested, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. So right off the bat, I want to tail in here, and I guess I can go for a protect turn one, or I can take this opportunities to switch out into Snorlax. I think I actually want to. I want to switch into Snorlax. Actually, probably be a good play right here. So Findy's going to come back, Snorlax is going to come out. Challen's going to go up. And he is going to Wild Charge probably into the Finny slot. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I switched into Snorlax, because of the Wild Charge. And he's just going to Moonblast into the Finny slot as well. Snorlax is, oh god, that's Specs. Wow. Alright. So we'll just swagger here and go for a return onto his Spinny. Oh, of course, I missed my own tag. And here comes the Z move. Probably the Inferno Overdrive, probably going to end Snorlax right here. So yep, it is going to go into the Snorlax, and we survive on 16 HP, and that's probably going to be a double up into the Snorlax again. So really unfortunate that we missed our swagger, but in the end it didn't matter. So he has one Z move down, so I can just go ahead and bring Tapu Fini back in. I am going to steal that Specs, because it's really annoying for him to have. And I'll just go ahead and end Muddy Water here. So Big Muddy Water is going to lower the RK9, going to be 2-hit KO on it, and he is going to Wild Charge again into the Drip Bloom, which is fine. And that's going to be some good recoil, and he's going to do Moonblast into the Drip Bloom as well. So that's fine. We can just go for... Can I? Yeah, I can acrobatics, okay. It's not going to do much, but it'll still probably get a knockout on the RK9, which is what I want. And we know the top affinity most likely doesn't protect since it is choice specs. So he's going to protect this turn. Top affinity is going to have Moonblast. It's quite bulky actually. And he is going to Dazzling Gleam. Leftovers is going to go off. And Tailwind's going to go out. The Driftloom is pretty much useless right now, since he is most likely slower than everything else. So what I can do is just go for another Muddy Water here. And he is going to get off a Wild Charge. It is going to hurt. That's actually going to take him out. So we're going to get a single target Muddy Water. They're not going to be very effective. Onto his top affinity. And he also goes first this time, so I think we are speed tying. Lefties is going to activate for us, and it's going to be my Katana, my Finny versus his Finny and two others. His main threat to my Katana is down though, which is the RK9, and he has the Gastrodon coming out next. So a safe play here is just to Leaf Blade the Finny slot, since we know it can't protect. And we want to probably... I want to get a taunt off on the Gastrodon, just so it can't recover or protect or pull any stockpile shenanigans. So Leaf Blade is going to go off on the top of Finny. We are going to get our first Beast Boost. And we get the taunt off onto the Gastrodon. And he goes for the Sludge Bomb. And that is going to take us out. So, Sludge Bomb and Gastrodon. What does he have in the back is the real question. And it's going to be Porygon Z. So we know Gastrodon can't protect. So what I really want to do is just go for the read here and Sacred Sword the Porygon Z. And he goes for an Ice Beam, so he's Scarf. And that is going to activate our Sash, which is really unfortunate. And all I have to do is Scald, and he pick up the win. And he does just go for an Ice Beam. So that is a really, really unfortunate game one. Maybe not bringing RK9 was not the best idea. Really, you can't really read like what kind of Porygon Z it is, especially when he has two really slow Pokemon on his team. So he might have had the Trick Room option, but he was Scarfed in this situation, which does suck because best of ones, you can never predict what item they have. So that team definitely wouldn't have beat me best of 3, I don't think. But can't really do anything on Battle Spot. That is going to drop our rating down to 1628, which is really sucky. Because I feel like I played that pretty well, but when you're trying to play an item guessing game on Pokemon and the pre-game preview, and you just don't know, makes it really hard to make a good decision on what Pokemon you should bring, what you shouldn't bring. Alright, welcome back guys. We got a second opponent of the day, Gia, with a 1755 rating. rocking the Sand team with the Gigalith, Stoutland, Marowak, Tapu Fini, the Mandibuzz, and the Celesteela. So I actually like an RK9 lead here. And I also like a Tapu Fini. I'll go RK9, Tapu Fini. I think covers down his team pretty well. Garchomp actually could probably put in a lot of work on this game too, and so can Kartana. So we're gonna leave the Dripling off the side this time, and Snorlax off on the side as well, and we'll just go with those 4 right there. So yep, I got the Electrium Z on the RK9 for Tapu Fini, or his Mandibuzz. I also got a RK9 can handle the Celesteela. Kartana can handle Fini, the Gigalith, the Stoutland. Garchomp can handle the Marowak, the Gigalith too, and can actually get some pretty good damage off on the Celesteela as well with Fire Fang. So I'm really liking my matchup for this game. He is in the 1700s, so I gotta not play completely dumb and try to make some good reads on this guy. So we'll see how it goes, as he is going to lead the Stoutland and Tapu Fini actually for his first turn. And our Misty Surge activates before his, so that's good information. And we are faster than his Stoutland, which is running the Intimidate. So very interesting. -1 will still do a lot of damage, I think. So what I want to do here is I just want to double up into his Tapu Fini. Turn 1. And he's actually going to withdraw Stoutland here and go into his Celesteela. So our Z move is going to go off. Gearbolt Havoc is going to go off into this Tapu Fini, who did not protect this turn. And we did see our Misty Surge go up first, so we should be faster unless it's a speed tie. And that should just be outside of Moonblast range actually, which is really unfortunate because I have a feeling this Muddy Water is really going to hurt. And RK9 doesn't avoid it either. Oh my god. So I actually need to get I need to withdraw RK9 here. I can't have RK9 go down. And I can actually go for a taunt onto the Celesteela here. So that is a very, very offensive Tapu Fini, in my opinion. We are max HP on this RK9. So very curious as to see what he is going to do next. Probably withdraw it back into Stoutland. That would probably be a good play. So he's going to stay in, actually, and we are going to get the taunt off. And he is going to go for another Muddy Water. Which doesn't do too much onto Garchomp. And he does go for a Leech Seed. So that's perfect. He might stay in, actually, with Celesteela. It wouldn't be a bad option. He doesn't have too bad of a matchup. But I can just go for a Muddy Water here and a Fire Fang onto his Celesteela, in case it does want to stay in. So he is going to stay in with both. He had about 30%, like 30%, 33% off the Fire Fang. The Muddy Water does connect on both Pokemon, and that is going to take out his Tapu Fini, and I would probably think he would switch back into Styland here, as he goes for a Flamethrower onto my Garchomp. Very interesting tech choice. And he is left over Celesteela, so a stally kind of choice here from my opponent. Probably see Styland come back out, get the Intimidate off. So I'm okay with pretty much the same play. Honestly, I have nothing else better to do. Probably has Wild Charge on his Silent, which is not the best, but I'm not too afraid of it. So Intimidate is going to go off. Muddy Water is going to avoid Celesteela, unfortunately. It really sucks. I'm pretty sure that probably would have got the KO. He is going to go for the Breakneck Blitz, it looks like, onto one of my Pokemon. It is going to be the Breakneck Blitz, and the question is, he probably goes into Garchomp here, as that's probably the main threat. Actually goes into Tapu Fini, so who's he got in the back that he's scared of? Tapu Fini is the real question, as he goes for a Flamethrower onto Tapu Fini. And that is going to get the KO. And he gets the Special Defense Rise. So his taunt wears off. So we'll go into Kartana here. And we will just go for a Poison Jab here. And go for a Sacred Sword onto the Celesteela, and that should be enough to pick up the KO. And he just disconnects. Okay. So not sure what happened there, but we are 17 minutes, almost 18 minutes into the video, so we can do one more match for you guys, since I'm pretty sure that was pretty much wrapped up. Celesteela was on its last legs. Styland gets really destroyed by my Kartana. That game is pretty much over, I think. He wasn't doing too much damage, so we'll go for one more battle for you guys, and we'll be back. I'll be back when the next one comes up. Alright, welcome back, guys. 1545 from Japan is going to be our last opponent of the night. We're rocking the Celesteela, Talonflame, Garchomp, RK9, Tapu Fini, and the Ninetales. So I really want to... Do you think Talonflame and Ninetales would be a good lead for him? Excuse me. Get the Aurora Veil up and get the Tailwind up, which would probably not be a good thing for my team. So what I probably want to do, even though I don't like Aurora Veil going up like 100% of the time, I don't think there's anything I can do. Actually, you know what? We gonna go hard. We gonna go hard. That's the only thing I can say about that. We're gonna go hard. I really like the same four we brought last time. I don't see a problem with that. So we'll go with those four. Kartana, RK9 lead. That way I can challenge the Talonflame, or I can challenge the Ninetales. And we'll see what he leads here. And it's going to be the Tapu Fini and Celesteela as the leading choice for my opponent. So right off the bat, he's threatened by a Leaf Blade, so a Leaf Blade, and a Flare Blitz with Misty Seed, Celestial, which is a really interesting choice. So who's he got in the back that can take a Leaf Blade? He has RK9. So let's see here. He's gonna want to avoid the Leaf Blade, I think. So probably switch into RK9. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch into my Tapu Fini here, and honestly, a Flare Blitz is still fine. I think Flare Blitz is actually a Protect would be even better. I want to see if he stays in. So Tapu Fini is going to come out. We're going to play pretty safe this turn one, just to get kind of a read on here. He is going to protect Celesteela. And we're going to protect RK9. And he is just going to go for a Muddy Water. And we get an extra drop, which is not good at all. So this next turn, he'll probably want to stay in with Tapu Fini, to be completely honest, so I'm fine with that. So what I'm going to do is go for a taunt on his Celesteela since it's just protected. And we will go ahead and get our Gigavolt. Actually, I really don't like the idea of things surviving too much. So we'll double into it. We'll go for the Gigavolt Havoc and a Moonblast. Moonblast won't do too much to Celesteela if Tapu Fini does die here, but I think that's okay. Maybe Celesteela doesn't want to stick around. He is actually going to Leech Seed. That is a very fast Celesteela. The Gigavolt Havoc is going to come off from my RK9 here. And that doesn't pick up the KO, so doubling into it was the right answer here. As he does try to set up, but I think a Moonblast, even at +1 special defense, should be able to take it out. So next he is going to bring in who does he have in the bag? I totally forgot, to be honest with you. Ninetales is going to come out. That's not a totally bad option. I'm actually fine because we can survive. Freeze Drive, if that's his prerogative to go for that. And I can see the Celesteela protecting here, so I can just double into his Ninetales slot. I think that's fine. And he does go for the Aurora Veil. And no Protect on Celesteela again. So we know he has Leech Seed and Protect. And he's just going to get off another Leech Seed onto my Ninetales, or excuse me, my RK9. And Flare Blitz is going to go off onto his Ninetales. That will bring it down to Sash. We are going to take Recoil. Muddy Water does thankfully connect on both Pokemon here. And we're going to actually drop onto the Celesteela. So it all comes down to what his last Pokemon is going to be. I'm not too worried about Celesteela, to be honest with you. He's just Leech Seed, Protect, probably Heavy Slam, the usual bullcrap. And his last Pokemon's gonna be RK9. So this would be a good time for me to switch out my RK9. I think that's fair. So I think I protect here. Actually, I'll just Muddy Water, and then switch out into Garchomp to reset my Intimidate and to get up an Intimidate on his Arcanine if it stays in that long. So Arcanine is going to withdraw in here. Garchomp's going to come in. Most likely see a Protect. Yeah, onto Celesteela. Arcanine is going to use Close Combat onto the Garchomp slot. That's going to lower his special defense and defense. So this Muddy Water, if it connects, is going to hurt a lot more, even though the Aurora Veil's up. And does it connect onto Arcanine? It does. Okay, sweet. So, Celesteela just protected. And the question is, does Ninetales have protect? It's the real question. I really don't... Well, see, here's the thing. Okay. How many turns of Aurora Veil does he have left? 3. That's a lot. Okay. So I'll just Muddy Water, and I'll just go for a Fire Fang. That'll cover my bases. If he wants to knock out Garchomp, oh wow, there's a lot of damage you can throw Aurora Veil. But she does go for the Finny. Interesting. Celesteela's going to use Leech Seed onto the Garchomp. And Arcanine avoids the Muddy Water. Oh my gosh. So he might be Choice Banded on close combat, which I think is a real possibility here. So I do think he's gonna protect. So we'll switch out into Cortana and go for a Dragon Claw onto the Arcanine slot. Cortana comes out. Celestia does go for the Protect as predicted. And I think he is Choice Banded onto extreme close combat. So how many turns of Aurora Veil do we have left? So Garchomp should go down to Lucy here. Yep. Which is fine. I only need to stall out like one more turn. Of bullcrap. RK9 is going to come back out into the field, get the Intimidate off. I haven't seen him use one attacking move yet. All I've seen him do is lead, seed, and protect the whole entire time, so I'm guessing he has heavy sub. And we do have one turn of Aurora Veil left. So I'll just protect here. And Flare Blitz into the Celesteela. Because I don't want him getting a sub up if he does go for sub. And if he has Flamethrower, I don't want him flamethrowing my Kartana. Which he does have a fire move, it's going to be Flame Charge. And so Flare Blitz is going to come off onto the Celesteela. And that will pick up the knockout. So we are going to go 2-1 in today's episode, which is awesome. That first loss kind of sucked because you can never really predict what Porygon Z's item is going to be. It could be Scarf, could be Breakneck Blitz, could be freaking, you know, Conversion. Could be a Trick Room Porygon Z. You've seen those on here a lot. So best of one shenanigans is going to take home a game today. So, but we are going to pick up 2 games playing pretty legit people. Another Stolly Celesteela, just like last episode, which I really hate. But hey, what can you do? You just gotta deal with it. So that's Pokemon. So we'll see. Go ahead and see what rating our rating is at right now. As I accidentally save a video. So yeah, we'll press the continue battle button, and we are sitting at 1661 with a 18-8 rating. Pretty good for today's episode, if I don't mind saying so myself. And make sure if you enjoyed this video, you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on when I upload all my videos. And make sure you do check out that Patreon link in the description below. Some really awesome rewards out there for you guys who do decide to help me out and donate to the channel. Thanks again, and until next time, guys, I'll see you later.
Took her out, it was a Friday night. I woke alone to get the feeling right. We started making out and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me.